The Denver metro area is a large area that includes the city and county of Denver and additional counties that are connected to Denver. The Denver metro area is a region of Colorado that includes more than just the city and county of Denver. The Denver metro area has changed over time. The city that you see today is very different than the city of the past. In the future, the city will look similar to how it looks today, but it will have some differences as well. Over time, some things will stay the same and some things will change. Let's take a look at some pictures to see how things have changed over time. You'll notice how some things from the past still exist, but many things may appear to be slightly different. Here is a picture of Golden from long ago. You'll see that roads and some houses were built in 1880. Now, look at this picture of Golden from 2012, about 120 years later. Some of those roads and homes may still exist, but the city has changed in many ways. You'll see the same thing when you compare the skyline of Denver. Here is a picture from 1932. Some large buildings were already part of the city. But when you look at this picture of the Denver skyline from 2012, there are many more large buildings and probably many more roads, homes, condominiums, stadiums, and museums. In downtown Denver, a park was created a long time ago. This is what the park looked like in 1910. You may find it interesting to see women in long dresses and fancy hats, or men in suits as they walk through the park. Parks have always been used as places for people to enjoy the outdoors. In this picture from 2012, you'll see that the trees are much larger, and it appears that the space with water looks like it is much more developed. So, this location has stayed the same in some ways, but has changed as well. Last, here's the building of a government building in Denver known as the City and County Building. This picture is from 1931, and you can tell that there's not much around the building. When we look at this picture of the Denver City and County Building from 2012, we see that the building still exists, but now there's a park in front of it, and there's lots more that has been built around it. As you think about how the Denver metro area has changed over time, you might ask yourself, how has the Denver metro area changed in important ways? You might also ask, who helps make decisions related to change? Let's start with the people who help to make these changes. There are government leaders who help to bring important changes to cities. Within government, we have city leadership from city councils. We also have leaders in state government who help to make changes. Government leaders listen to citizens, and then government leaders make decisions based on the opinions of citizens. When we think about decisions, the actions of citizens are also very important. Citizens have different opinions about who they want as leaders, and they also have different opinions about what changes should take place in our communities. For this reason, there are different ways citizens can help important change to take place. First, they can vote for lawmakers, and then they can share their opinions with lawmakers. They can also join other groups who are working to bring important change to the community. Once we know how people can bring important change, it's important to ask, what is an important change? There are lots of projects going on all the time in the Denver metro area. Some we can see, such as the building of roads and transportation, the building of outdoor park spaces or locations for people to look at art. There's also the building of places to see a professional sports team. Some changes we can't see as well, such as a group planning to feed those in need, or a group trying to find new homes for pets. There are lots of important changes happening all the time. When you see a change taking place, ask yourself, How am I connected to this change? Did I vote for someone who helped this change to happen? Did I voice my opinion to people who will listen? How can I help to bring important changes to the Denver metro area? We all live together in the Denver metro area, and if we all help, important changes will happen, and the Denver metro area will be a better place for all people to live. Together, we want to always think about the question, how does everyone help to bring important change to the Denver metro area?